Hello, I'm just gonna show how to use ground coffee that's from our coffee machine. Instead of throwing them away, I'm gonna use them as an organic fertilizer for my vegetables. So this one, because it's so difficult to buy compost at the moment, most of the garden center are closed, and then I went to Aldi, or the closest shop only from us is basically Aldi and Sainsbury, and all the compost ran out. Even I got a big land in here. The soil actually is very hard. It's clay, so it's not a good soil to use to plant any vegetables. So what I did, instead of digging the soil, which is not really healthy, especially if you're planting herbs, because sometimes they got a lot of like pests inside. So I did a compost myself. So instead of throwing away all the boxes, so that's all the boxes from our rubbish, I put them under, layering them. So while the plant is growing, the boxes, the cardboard will rot like compost, so you can use it as a base. It's called lazy composting. And then I just put some decayed grass clippings, and then now this is radish. I planted radish here, and that is wallflower. This wallflower will not flower this year, that will flower next year. But instead of wasting the space, I'm using the rest of the space to plant some radish. Now some radish, really, I don't know why, I think I researched sometimes before that radish sometimes doesn't make radish itself, the roots, because it depends on the soil that you use them. But that's not a problem, because you can actually eat the leaves of the radish. You can use it as a salad, or you can just stir fry them very quick. And then you can also eat the fruits, like the seed parts. Most Indian people use them for their curry. So you can, if they will not make a root bowl, it's not worry, you can still eat the leaves. So that's that's radish. So what am I gonna do? Instead of throwing away the eggshells, and that's orange peel, which is good for the ants, because the ants doesn't like them. So you just dry them a little bit in the window so it doesn't make moist. And then that's peel of the onion. I'm also recycling them. If I have time, I normally combine them together. I pound them in the, like, you just mix them together, or I put them in Nutri-Bullet. But I got lots of things to do today, so I'm not gonna do that today. So I'm just gonna put that one straight away. The coffee ground. The coffee ground is actually a very good fertilizer for your plant. So you just put it straight away like this. Eggshells is really good for your plants. It's not 100%, but some gardeners says the slugs doesn't like going in there because it's sharp. But some slugs are very clever, so they still make their way. So you do like that. And if you don't like the sight of that, some people doesn't like a sight of that. They like a clean garden. And what you can do, if you got a spare compost, you just put a little bit compost on top of it just to cover that one. And I'm gonna put like that. I don't like to put any chemicals in my garden, because we got lots of birds and I eat most of my plants. I plant lots of edible plants, so I don't like any pesticides in my garden. And the more pesticides you use, the more pest it will come. So if you can practice organic gardening, it's better, especially if you will eat them. You don't want any poison in your body. And that one as well, I just harvested this morning. That's a chard. Chard is a really good salad. Some people doesn't like it as a salad because they're a bit hard, but it's like a spinach. But I like planting chard because in winter time they really stay. So I can still harvest winter time with this. So I'll do the same. I'll just put all the eggshells in there. So if you don't have any compost, this is a good way to add a little bit of compost, because after a few months they will biodegrade and you will never see them. Sometimes the birds like picking the eggshells, because I don't know if they eat them or they they combine them with their egg nest, but the birds likes pinching the eggshells. Oh, that one is onion, which is, I think my husband used that. Instead of throwing that away, I will grow that one back. Because there's still like roots. I can grow that one back. Put them in the water and then you can produce another onion. Because it can save you money going to the tip. It's, instead of throwing them away, you use them. Then I'm just gonna do like that. After maybe 1 week, you can see the difference. Your salad will be healthier. Simple as that. Instead of throwing away your rubbish, like you can reuse them instead in your garden. Just like that. And I might put a little bit of compost on top of it later, just to look at, just so it like look nicer. That's it. That's an organic fertilizer for your vegetables. And I got wallflower here. That's it. It's an organic fertilizer. That's how you put some organic fertilizer in your garden.